Welcome to episode 2 of the prep. I just want to start this video off by doing a voiceover where I show you guys my first push day of the week and explain everything I do and why I do these certain exercises. Oh, and by the way, if you can hear a weird noise, sorry, it's just my computer. The fan makes some weird noise sometimes. It's very annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it right now, so sorry about that. But with that being said, let's get started with this voiceover on my first push day of the week on the prep. So the first exercise is the flat Smith machine press. I have 3 sets with 6 to 10 reps. I have a rep range so that I have something to work within. So it's not that strict on the reps. But you guys may wonder, why are you doing flat Smith machine press and not the normal bench press? And very simple answer. This exercise for me personally feels a lot better for my chest. I get a lot more mind to muscle connection and I can get so much more better feeling in my chest doing this exercise. And I've also done the normal bench press for a very long while, so it just feels good to do a new exercise where I can progress and get stronger on, not just doing the same exercises 5 years in a row. Then we have the next exercise, a upper chest isolation exercise. This is the incline cable fly. And guys, if you haven't tried this, I promise you guys, just try it. The first time you do it, you get a crazy pump because you're not used to doing it. And I did 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And then we have our last exercise, which is the incline chest press machine, plate loaded. And this is also for the upper chest, which is what I focus a lot on because my chest is my weakest muscle group on my entire body, and especially the upper chest, so that's why I prioritize it. And it's also very important in the men's physique division, which is what I compete in. And then we have the first tricep isolation exercise, just a cable tricep push down, 8 to 15 reps, a pretty huge rep range, so I have a lot to work with. And as you can see, the technique is on point, slow, eccentric, controlled, not using momentum and swinging the weight, so felt pretty good. Had 3 sets of this one. Then we're moving on to the next exercise, which is hammer curls. Yes, I do also work out my biceps on my push day. Nothing complicated, it's just again, my arms are weakness, so I work out my bicep 4 times a week, and it's just easy to fit in more volume on my push day, which is why I do this on a push day. Also, if you heard about Matt Ogus, he preaches working out your biceps and side delts 4 times a week. Since it's a very small muscle, it can recover very fast. It's not like your quads or your glutes or hamstring, which needs a lot longer time to recover, since there's so much more tissue in that muscle compared to the small bicep. Like, this is not a lot of tissue, not a lot of muscle fiber, so you can get away with working out your biceps with a higher frequency. You can try it out if your bicep have stalled. Then we have the next exercise, which is just a simple high incline shoulder press with the dumbbells. And the reason why I do this a little bit more later in my later on in the workout is simply because the shoulder press mainly works your front delt, some side and back side, but mostly front delt, so it's not that important to me to do it earlier on the session. I want to have more energy for my chest, which is my weakness, so that's why I do these shoulder presses later on in the workout. And also I don't feel that my strength doesn't get that much affected by doing it later on compared to doing it earlier. And then we have the last exercise of this push session, which is a machine lateral raise. And if your gym has this one, you should absolutely try it. It feels so good. I've been doing a lot of lateral raise with dumbbells and on cables. Of course upper was too, but switching it up and doing a machine like this so you can get some variation, it feels very good, and you should absolutely try this one out. So you can see, oh god, I can't speak. So as you can see, a very normal push day. The main difference was that I did some bicep on my push day. And here we have some physique update, and as you can see, it's okay. It's early on in the cut, and as you can see, veins are starting to pop. some muscle fibers, some striations. We are getting leaner. For me, it's not, I don't like to look at this. I'm like, we're not ready at all, but that's a part of the process. You need to start somewhere and work your way down. You can't just boom, be shredded. So we have to be transparent and show you guys how the physique actually looks like. But we are en route, we're looking good, and I'm just blind on myself. But hope you guys enjoyed this voiceover. That's my first push day of the week, and with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. Just finished up that push session, showed you a physique update. I haven't looked over it on the camera, so hopefully it looks good. Hopefully we are en route to the Norwegian Championship in 8 or 9 weeks. I think it's 8 weeks. But guys, can you just appreciate this beautiful scenery? Like, there's a tree all the way in the middle there. Like, look how cool. This is Ulriken, a very nice mountain in Bergen. Like, holy damn, this is such a nice place. And the gym I just went to, it's over there by those apartments. So normally when I lived at my mom's place, I used to walk to this gym because she lives underneath that mountain on the other side. So I used to walk from there all the way over there, and it took like 35 minutes. And damn, it was such a long walk, but I always enjoyed every second of it. Even though it was raining, I still was walking back and forth to the gym with my jacket on, put my hoodie on, and just walk to the gym no matter what. No excuse. I have some news. In about 1 week, I'm actually moving to a new apartment all by myself. My dad, he renovated our apartment and it's ready in 1 week, so I'm actually moving in a freshly renovated apartment all by myself. So it's kind of weird moving from the boys I live with now. We had such a good time the last year, but I'm also very excited to live by myself, but I'm not sure. It's like a new chapter in my life, but now that means we can actually make some sick content at the new place, since I live all by myself. So moving in 1 week, brand new renovated apartment, very excited for that. Even though we're on prep and I will be very tired and moving is a freaking chore, but we have to get it done even though we're cutting for a competition. I also want to talk about how the prep has gone so far. It's been almost 4 weeks and we are en route. We have like 3 to 3.5 kilos to lose and we have 8 weeks left, so we have enough time. We're looking on point, we are en route, but this happens every time I compete. I just couldn't remember that it was this bad, and if you competed yourself you probably know this feeling, guaranteed. But all the way I'm doubting myself the entire time. I feel like, I won't be ready, I'm not losing enough weight, I have to reduce my calories and blah blah blah, and it's like you constantly have to grab a hold of yourself, and like, because you're just doubting yourself the entire time, and it's so freaking weird. You also get completely blind on yourself. Like the physique you see on the camera, like I don't see that. I see like 5 to 10% higher body fat percentage on myself, which is very weird. Like you get completely blind and it's so annoying. I know it sounds weird, but just so you're aware, what you see is not what I see. You're very critical of yourself when you're on prep. Almost like it's that, like I don't want to post any physique updates or anything. It's like I'm just like, I don't know, I'll just wait until I'm completely shredded, then I can show off. Like, but you gotta freaking show the physique the entire way. It's just so weird that you get so blind on yourself. It's nothing like it. But that's enough talking about prep. Now I'm headed to the city center where I'm gonna hit the tanning beds to get some color. Wow. This is where I grew up. No. This is where I grew up, on this side of the mountain. Wow. Such a nice place. I get like this huge nostalgia bomb right now. Like I get all these feels and memories God damn. There's my other school I went to for 7 years. Shit. We are back home and it smells delicious in here. We're about to eat our last meal of the day, which you're about to see soon. It's a delicious one. It's one of my favorites throughout the day. It's almost... Oh. It's almost... Focus. It's almost 11 o'clock, listening to some Ahani Rambod podcast. And we have been quite active today. We have actually walked, I'm checking on my phone, 13,500 steps. Pretty good. And I also have a vacation, so I don't do much, so 13,000 steps, I'll take it, that's good. We have our last meal of the day. Are you guys ready? This is a good one. It is French toast. We have 6 slices of bread, 200 grams of egg whites, 1 egg, some sweetener. I have like these vanilla drops I can put in. Sometimes I also use protein powder to make it taste better and give it more protein, but this is plenty of protein and this is delicious. I also have like this 0-calorie chocolate topping, but I didn't want it now, but gonna enjoy this, guys. And then I will check in with you guys tomorrow, but first I'm gonna have to show you the first bite of this one. Okay, cheers. Freaking delicious. Next then, boys, time to do our weigh-in. Oh yes, 77.7. It's going down. That's some great news. 77.7. Oh. Okay boys, that's it for episode 2 of the prep. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keeping things real. Actually talk to you guys about how prep actually is and what is going on in your head when you're prepping. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Give the video a like, hit subscribe button if you haven't already. And with that being said, see you guys in the next video.